Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to be learning Verbo tener, which is part of our Chapter 4 Grammar 2. We already know this. The Verbo tener, it's the one that indicates possession, what you own. So tener means to have, and we have learned one before, which is the yo tengo. I don't know if you guys remember. We're gonna use it according to who is speaking in a sentence, and in that case, the person speaking in a sentence will be the name of a person, of a group of people, right? That will be called the subject. However, it is also called a subject pronoun. So I'm gonna put it right here, subject pronoun. So right in there we have this information, and then we have all the subject pronouns right in here. We have the yo, the tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, or you could also say nosotras if it is a group of girls, vosotros only in Spain, or you could say vosotras. And then we have the ellos and the ellas. Right below this chart you have these translation of the subject pronouns. Just in the case if you guys forgot, just remember the tú is you and is informal, and you use it when the person is close to you. It could be a friend when you're referring to a friend. However, we have the usted, which means you formal, and the usted, you formal, you are only using it when you are talking to someone that is older than you and when you're referring to that person. So here we go. We're going to use the subject pronouns because that's what we're referring when we're speaking in a sentence, and then you are going to be adding the verbo to have, which is tener. In this case, it's conjugate with the yo form with tengo, and you already know that. That means I have. Then we have the tú form, which you're using tienes. I think we have already used it. You have. Then we have él, ella, and usted. It is going to be the same verb. So you're going to use él, ella, and usted. Tiene. The letter E does not sound. Él tiene, he has, followed by ella tiene, she has, followed by usted tiene, which is you formal have. Okay? Then we move on to the nosotras form and the nosotros form. For this one, you're going to say tenemos, and that means we have. And I really appreciate if you guys could take notes. So when we are taking the notes also, you could use it on the assignments, because we are not trying to put anything or any answers in there of whatever you remember. This is actually your lesson, so you are to use notes. Write them down. Take your time. It should not be taking you that long. We have vosotros. That means you all, and we are going to use tenéis. I'm not going to use accent marks, and I am not going to be taking points if you don't have those. That's only in Spain, and it translates to you all have. And then we're moving forward with the ellos and ustedes, and this means we're going to use the verbo to have, which is ellos tienen. I'm going to take away this ellas, and I'm going to put it right in here as the form of this, like this. Ellos or ellas tienen, with an N at the end, and that means they have. Okay, and then we're going to practice. This is a practice, and it's similar to the assignment that you guys are going to do today. So you need to recognize who is speaking in a sentence. So we have Carla y Maria, two girls. Carla y Maria blank unos cuadernos. We need to write the verb to have. All right, and I'm going to put it in red in here. So if I say Carla and Maria, two people in a sentence. If there are two people in a sentence, it should be on this side, okay? Because on this side, you have the I, the you, singular, the él, ella, and usted. So it's only one person. So right here, we got two people. It cannot be we, nosotros, right? Because it's Carla and Maria, so it should be ellos. It's not specifying if it is in Spain, so don't use vosotros unless it says Spain. So Carla and Maria, the pronoun should be ellas, right? But I'm not writing ellas. What I need to write is the verb to have, because this is what they're asking me. So I'm going to use tienen. Tienen. And if I translate this sentence, I am saying Carla and Maria tienen unos zapatos. Carla and Maria have, I'm sorry, unos cuadernos. Carla and Maria have some notebooks. For the next one, it says Carmen y yo. If you look at writing there, once again, two people in a sentence. It should not be on this block. It should be on this side. So the fact that it's including yourself, yo, is including yourself. The only pronoun that you could use when it's including yourself will be we. Carmen y yo. So now we know what is the pronoun, but I don't need to write the pronoun. I need to write the verb to have. That should be tenemos. Okay, so the translation of the sentence should be Carmen y yo tenemos unas reglas. Carmen and I have some rulers. The next one is mi profesor. Here's the subject. My professor, one person. If it is one person, that means singular, we're using any of these. It cannot be yo, because it's talking about my professor. We're not going to refer to a professor as a tú. So the only one that we have will be él, right? Because it's mi profesor. Or you could use usted, but they are in the same, when we use él, ella, and usted, you're using exactly the same verb. So you could say mi profesor. I don't need to write él because mi profesor is the subject. Él should be the subject pronoun or usted. Mi profesor, what you need to write is the verb tiene un diccionario de inglés. Translation, my professor has an English dictionary. And my last practice with you, it says Margarita y tú, Margarita and you. These two, don't take it as a yo. It's not including yourself. It's someone else. So if I said Margarita y tú, two people in the sentence. So it should be one of these pronouns. And I'm going to put them in bold letters so you guys could see them under your notes. So if it says Margarita y tú, it's not nosotros because it's not including you. This two is not including you. So it's either ellos or vosotros. It doesn't say Spain, right? So it should be the ellos form. We don't need to write a pronoun. We need to write the verb. So in this case, should be Margarita y tú tienen 3 libros de cuentos. Okay? So I want you guys to take some notes of this video, and using the notes of the video, please complete the assignment in forms that I'm attaching to today's day. Please make sure to take notes, okay? Thank you and have a great day.